guys, I'm back in the jungle again here in Costa Rica, just chilling in my backyard, and today I want to talk to you about how to stop procrastinating and start taking action. So for a lot of people, the reason why they procrastinate is usually because they care deeply about the task at hand that they're not quite sure how to accomplish, or feel fear around failure in even trying to do this task. And then that's what brings in the procrastination. A lot of the time we might think it's because, oh, someone's lazy, or they just don't have motivation. But more than often, it's actually because they care deeply about what it is that they want to accomplish, and there's all these different blocks that happen, and then that brings on procrastination. So today I want to talk about some tools that you can use to help break through the procrastination and ease your mind of that fear around not accomplishing it or not doing it correctly, and move in the right direction towards starting this goal. It is super humid today. My hair is wet, and yet I am still very shiny. So I apologize in advance if I look like a hot mess. So procrastination equals resistance. And one of the things that you can do to help beat procrastination is taking a small action step towards the goal at hand that you're wanting to accomplish. So it sounds simple, but this is how you do it. You take the smallest step towards the goal. So if you break it down into bite-sized pieces, then that way it won't become too overwhelming for you to see the end result. So for example, for me, making these videos, I know there's 3 parts to it. It's thinking of the content, recording the video, editing and uploading. If I think about all of that at once, I have a really hard time wrapping my head around accomplishing it. Even though these aren't the fanciest videos on YouTube in the coaching world at all, but it does take some putting myself out there, and it is intimidating at times. So what I like to do is I like to break it down into those 3 steps and focus on one at a time. So I'll do a batch of writing content, and that's my baby step. And then maybe a couple days after that, a batch of recordings, and then a batch of editing. And so that's just my example of something that, of a task that I have found to be overwhelming in my head and caused me to procrastinate for quite a while on taking this task on. So that's number 1. So breaking it down into smaller pieces. Number 2, set a deadline time for how long you're actually working on the task. So not setting a deadline for when the task should be completed, but for how long you're going to spend on that task that day. So whether it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 hours, set a time for yourself to understand when you're starting and when you're finishing, so that when you finish, you know that you did what you set out to do, and you can have that sense of accomplishment and reward for having started and finished it at the time that you'd set. And number 3 is setting the mood. So this can be by playing calming music, some study music, some focus music. This can be lighting candles. This can be going for a walk before you start the task, or even coming outside into nature to work on the thing that you're trying to accomplish, if that's possible and if that's something you enjoy. So it's about finding what you really like to have around you, and then setting that vibe or setting that mood so that you feel really comfortable and confident in the environment that you're working in. So those are my top 3 of how to break through procrastination. Look at how I am literally dripping. It is so humid here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So for me, setting the mood would be having a fresh glass of ice water next to me, and maybe a coffee and a snack. it would be, yeah, having some music playing in the background, or sometimes I even like having like a show playing in the background to kind of like keep me company if it's something like creative where I don't have to listen. I also definitely enjoy journaling, getting my thoughts out on paper before starting about what I want to accomplish. And so journaling and meditating are also two other tools that can be really powerful for setting the mood. I just remember that now. So, okay, let me know below in the comments what you do or what you found useful of this video. Like, subscribe, share, that's all appreciated. Super love having anybody show up to see these videos. I hope that it helps somebody. Again, I know it's not the most professional shot video on my cell phone in my backyard, but it's what I can do right now, and I feel like it's really important to start helping people in this moment right now. So this is me not procrastinating until I get the best camera and the best setup. This is me taking action right now with what I have. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.